When you go to the hospital and you're given medicine, this medicine sometimes has a warning written. They always write something like, keep this out of reach of children. I want to help a believer who is trying to, understand how to read the Bible, who is trying to get something out of the Bible, and they're trying to cultivate their relationship with Christ. Now, there's a terminology we use when distinguishing the events in the Bible. We call it prescriptive and descriptive contexts. Prescriptive are events that happened in the Bible or things that are written in the Bible that can actually be applied by a believer to cultivate his relationship or her relationship with Christ. Descriptive are exclusive events that happened in the Bible that cannot help a believer in any way. Some of the things include like sexual immorality in the house of David and Solomon and Abraham and his servants. Some of those things. Those are descriptive, exclusive events that cannot be applied in today's life because they are sins. Prescriptive, on the other hand, are written in the Bible. I'll give an example, like in the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and Romans 8, which talks about the behavior of a Christian and how a Christian is supposed to live. Ephesians 5, Ephesians 6, prescriptive. Something that you can actually apply and it can help you draw closer to God. So when you're new to these things, when you actually have the desire to read the Bible and you don't know where to start, it's simple. Don't go to the Old Testament because it's really difficult for you to cross-reference or understand the importance or the significance of Jesus and salvation. But if you start with the New Testament, it's easy. When you go to the Old Testament, you can actually understand how it points to Jesus, when and why. Okay? So how should you read the Bible? Start with Matthew. Start with Matthew. Go to Mark. Go to Luke. Go up to Revelation. Then start again in Matthew. Do it like 3 times. Then when you start in the book of Genesis, you'll actually understand, this is where now Jesus comes in. All this points to Jesus. You look at the genealogy of Abraham, the story of Noah. You look at all these things and they all now start making sense. But if you start with the Old Testament or you start with the book of Psalms, because people like going there